Hi Aquarius, welcome into your general monthly reading for the month of February 2025. I feel really good in your energy for this reading. I did hear the overall message right before beginning the recording of which of life improves, life improves, life improves. And so the number 3 is significant with that being repeated 3 times, but it's communicating very clearly that life is improving for you day after day after day after day, week after week. You know what I mean? And it feels like you're a huge part of this, putting in the effort, getting up each and every day or most days. And again, putting in the effort, working, striving for better, and improving even your physical being and your energy. But let's pull from the Mystic Mondays to begin. I'm going to pull right from the middle. The Ten of Pentacles. Wow, great energy to begin with. And I feel that things are adding up for you. Things are being stacked upon each other in such positive ways. You may even find the areas of your life are overlapping throughout the month in positive, beneficial ways. But be careful of that, where it comes into play as far as don't overshare at work, right? When it comes to your personal matters. Don't bring your work home too much or in general, or allow for those running your business at home to seep into your personal matters to a non-beneficial extent. But either way, I feel the Ten of Pentacles gives you very rich energy throughout the month. There's a focus on your wealth and that coming to be and increasing in different forms. Remembering your health is your wealth. So I feel there's going to be a big focus on that for you, keeping up with self-care routines and whatnot. But this may as well feel very relevant for your home situation for some, but you are experiencing financial increase. And like I've been saying in the majority of these monthly readings so far, we will of course get to your money and career monthly read for February, but this one's meant to be general. But it is nice to get the Ten of Pentacles right off the bat. It also feels like completion with the circle here from the past and currently is working to your advantage. There will be honestly certain moments in a very honest sense, an honest message coming through where you do need to catch your breath or take a hot second to regather yourself, to reground yourself. Regroup is what I'm hearing, because things do affect you negatively, right? Energy, the way people work and or live, your spirituality, you name it. But we're moving on to the Eight of Swords. They're saying this is meant to be in the reversal, all right? You're feeling a lack of restriction. You're feeling a sense of freedom increasing or coming back to be, depending on your situation up until this point. And so I feel this also is a time where the burdens are being released. You may even find this is a continuation from the end period of January. But it feels like a time where you are going through certain vivid experiences. You might be a lucid, vivid dreamer like myself. You might be gaining visions from spirit. You might be experiencing a deja vu, okay? For some, you're feeling as if, yeah, you've lived this experience before, and they're saying it's not a bad thing. It maybe even is coming through to remind you of this and that of importance, or to try to get a message through to you more so, okay, or in general. But I don't want to take that for the board. I'm hearing freedom is yours. The Hermit card. I really feel that you're a leader being drawn to this reading, and you're spending quality time alone, doing what you know is working, has worked best for you, and is throughout this month working best for you. But you're feeling as if that this is a month where staying in your own lane is beneficial at certain points, for the most part. Doesn't mean you aren't connecting with people. Doesn't mean you aren't working well with others, and even at times goofing around and letting your inner child come out to play. But for the majority of this month, I feel very to yourself kind of energy, and it's working for you. You're also being reminded you're never alone because of your spirituality. Please take that in a positive light, as that can be twisted in a creepy direction. But putting this on the board, I sense that you are coming up with such creative solutions new ideas of importance, and maybe rediscovering or coming up with a new dream or goal of yours that feels more possible than ever. And I sense that they're saying where you've been feeling boxed in, okay? The beginning stages of the month push you to break the barriers, okay? To restrict yourself, going back to the Eight of Swords in reverse, and create this shake-up, if you will, or just this these new possibilities coming to be, if you will, and even maybe creating new experiences. And they're saying, let's look at the bigger picture, because I sense that Spirit's reminding you throughout the month and through this reading that your world is so important moving forward, your path, if you will. Your world is full of, so much gain and so much wealth in different forms once again, as things, again, like we were saying, add up and pay off for you. But I don't know why I'm hearing pyramid of success. Pyramid of success. For somebody drawn to the reading, a foundation of importance is working very efficiently to your advantage. But I feel you're maybe thinking about how to spruce up your looks and how to, shine a bit more, glow a bit more. And they're saying just because you think of it doesn't mean it's necessarily the best idea, but because it could be a spirit suggesting it. Trust your intuition when it comes to all messages coming through. But let's pull one for the other side of the board. The Empress. This Empress has been showing up in so many of my recent reads. Fruitful energy is what I'm hearing. Feeding yourself quality, healthy foods and drinking enough water is of true importance throughout the month, even though I feel a lot are really busy and could easily forget to do so, or choose to do so. But I do feel as if you are feeling the sunlight shining down upon you, and that could obviously be in a figurative sense and a literal sense, but I do feel like either way you're feeling more sunny, all right? This warmth beaming down into your physical reality and your world in general. And Spirit saying we have something to do with that, but your choices and changes otherwise from the recent past and throughout this month are paying off for you. And that's one of the many ways. I also want you to get out into nature if Mother Nature allows it, more so, because it's going to benefit you. And they're saying, for some, utilize water to cleanse your energy, all right? Whether it's washing your hands, an extra bath or shower, you could go to a body of water, splash some cold water onto your face, you name it. But it feels like a time where you're in a sense giving yourself or going through a life rebirth, while some could be going through a soul rebirth, but I feel a lot of which drawn to this collective read already went through that as you can continue to change in certain other smaller ways throughout this month. But it is a time of new energy and new success, new rewards, and small new adjustments of importance. Let's keep pulling. 833, look up the ancient number meaning. The Ten of Wands, because I feel like, again, a lot of you have a ton on your plate. Where you once felt things were weighing you down, it feels like a blockage was just, or is in the beginning stages of this month, removed. Where you felt things or somebody, a force was working against you, no longer the case. So this comes into play as far as the weight on your plate, on your shoulders, as far as obligations, responsibilities, even maybe your wants and hobbies, stuff of that nature. But in the reversal, it talks about things coming into play and changing easily. I just felt so relieved, so refreshed when I was giving you that message. And it feels like this transitional time where things are no longer meant to feel heavy in that sense, or those ways. It's no longer meant to feel like a tug of war with spirit in the universe, or even with yourself or other people in your life. It's meant to be a time, again, of easy transition and things coming to be in such purposeful ways. They want me to put this on the board, but I want you to take a hot second and digest that this is going to be your reality now and more so moving forward. And I'm going to put it back on the board because you need to trust and embrace and even create this more so for yourself without having to gain the reminder consistently. Wow. Sorry if that was a bit stern. The Ace of Wands. Yeah, again, another one talking about a new beginning. But you have this magical touch, my friend. And you're a manifester. You need to remember this, as I feel the month reminds the Aquarian nature that when you want something, you will get it. I've said this in your readings before, but it feels more accurate than ever. It's as if you can touch something and it turns to gold, it turns to magic. You wave your magic wand through intention, belief, and even voicing it through your thoughts, energy, or actually speaking it, outwardly, and it comes to be quite quickly. It's this feeling of this month being a time of very quick, sudden, maybe wish fulfillments for some, but manifestations, co-creations. And it feels like this is rewarding in of itself. It empowers you. It drives you forward in a sense. It pulls you forward towards a hell of a lot more. But it does feel like you're going to, there's something about painting your nails for somebody. And if you've been, if you don't usually and you're thinking about it, they're saying just do it. Or change your nail color if you're thinking about that. If you already paint them. Anyways, but as we get a bit off track, it's a month of manifestation and new energy for you. We'll put this over here. Interesting. I didn't mean to lay it out that way. When you do something that you don't mean to, or you put something where you know it shouldn't be, just change it. The Ace of Cups, another ace, my friends. So this is a brand new beginning for you this month as a whole. As I feel, again, they're saying your cup is meant to overflow more than ever. I sense that you are thinking about the spiraling of your life, or the up and down aspects of which, maybe your life feeling like a roller coaster up until this point or recently. And they're saying this is no longer the case for you. You have it within your grasp to change your reality for the better, more so, to create more abundance and prosperity in your life. And take care of this and that you know you should be, that you want to, that you have to even. But I do feel as if there are certain points where I'm getting the imagery of a vision of, from my perspective, my hands going like this. And I do have Aquarius in my chart if you're new, where you're meant to be opening up to receiving throughout the month to the point of gaining exactly what you want. Because yes, you have the power and the ability to manifest and co-create, but what about moments when you don't have to literally do anything? You don't have to even manifest it, you know what I mean? Because of your spirituality, because of past efforts. So again, you did sort of do something if that's the case in the past, but you get the point. They're saying there are gifts throughout the month as well from spirit, from other people, and you're going to feel rewarded because of it. It feels like you're needing to gain more of, or in general, a making up of lack or loss from the past, difficulty. In spirit saying, reap the rewards, my friend. And I sense that this is a month where you can't help but utilize what you gain to want more of exactly what that is, or something else. You receive a gift of a material item of some sort. For somebody, it's luxurious, or just higher up than in the ranks is what I'm getting, or just something nicer than you normally would purchase or invest in. And it pushes you to want to invest in something else nicer. And Spirit's saying, for some, we're pushing you towards this luxurious, more wealthy lifestyle, or more so preparing you for it. But it may be, say, it's the exact same thing, once again, that you desire more of, want more of, when you get a random amount of money, and then you want more, you crave more, you desire more financial comfort or more spending money. So either way, it just feels like one gift, one manifestation leads to another. But again, I feel like you have a golden touch going back to the Ace of Wands. And they're saying this is such a beautiful tool of yours, where you can even put that golden touch onto a conversation, an interaction, or your alone time. All right. But for some, it's in regards to as well new beginnings, certain accomplishments, and whatnot. But let's move on to get ready to wrap up your reading by pulling some of these, what are they called? Wisdom oracles. Okay, chaos and conflict. This may come into play in certain small ways, but it doesn't feel major. While I fear, okay, so therefore wipe that away if that was coming out purposely for you. But they're saying this is in your past. All right, this is no longer your reality, right? Because it feels like January, at the end of which, or the beginning stages of February, release this energy from your world, going back to the Eight of Swords and whatnot. All right. But they're telling me to pull the bottom of the deck, the Fates card. I love this, as I just heard loving on yourself. You're a star, my friend, and that's just a fact. You are, and represent the star card of the tarot deck, right? And I'm hearing you're the star of the zodiac as well, and you're going to be feeling this energy, this lightness, this almost angelic way of being coming to be for you, because you deserve that with all the heaviness that you've endured. And I just feel like you're going to feel again more important. Didn't we start your reading with that? More special, here and now. All right, it's going to be a month as well where you feel pulled to the past, then looking to the future. They're saying, what about the present moment? That's what needs to be appreciated, owned, and worked on, okay? But it feels like, I mean, that makes sense with it being a month of manifestation and you know, gifting, and therefore a spirit and other aspects of your life pushes you to think back to the past. You get it. Moving on to the exchanging gifts card. I mean, we talked about that. Where should I put this? I'm actually going to put it over here. And last but not least, the soulmates card. We didn't even speak upon that. There will be a soulmate or two, if not multiple, within your life. You may be gaining a new one. All right, this doesn't have to be romantic, but it might be for some. Moving on, I don't want to put that on the board. Community of importance, all right, of some sort will come into play. Let me keep going. Peace. They're saying that some of which are manifesting peace into their life, but it's meant to be a more peaceful time for you, where there's light energy within and outside of you. What a magical reading, all right? So that is what I have for you. I hope it was truly helpful. Everything to book a personal reading lies down below in the description box. I am sending you so much love and light. Bye, Aquarius.